Hi everyone, I'm Cassandra, your 30-something beauty-loving normal gal, making videos for those of us over 30 watching stuff here on YouTube. And today is an everyday eye look, and I am using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette. So this is expensive. This was a gift for my birthday, and I just think this is such a beautiful range. Like, that's just, I looked at this and was just like, that's just pretty everyday eye. That's what I want. So I do it a little bit differently than what it shows back here. They give this nice little prime, enhance, smoke, pop. Smoke should be down here going up. I don't do it that way. Risa Does Makeup did a video where she showed it that way. I will try to remember to link it down below, and you can go watch hers for how to do that. I do it slightly differently because this is going to get a little too pink for me. So I have been wearing this look the last week, and so now I'm sharing it with you. So we are going to go in with this top color and put it on the lid. My primer got a little too heavy-handed and creased. And I'm not bringing it all the way up to here because there's some shimmer, there's some pinkness to it that I don't want it quite that high. But I'm getting it on the lid and a little bit up into, like, to the brow bone, which for me is pretty high up there. I'm also sitting so far from my mirror, it's like, is this right? Then I'm taking my angled fluffy brush and going into that pink, kind of peachy pink, and using that just across my lid, in the, not my lid, I can't talk, in the crease, and pulling up. And when you do this step, depending on your coloring, you might be like, that's a lot. I'm going to scoot a little closer. That's a lot of pink. That's why we are going to do the next step the way I do it, instead of the way she says to do it. So what I then do, I could take this brush again. I have another one. I have this tinier version from Morphe. It's the Morphe M506, and I really like that for the corner. So I'm going to take the smoky one, and I'm going to go in the corner and pull into the crease. I mean, you guys, if you've seen my videos before, you know, this is kind of my go-to, but on this one, I think it's really important because it really helps. Okay, you know what? No, that was two. I am going to go with this one. It helps sort of diffuse that overall pinkness. Why is it being splotchy today? Like, I don't want that line like that. So see, it's not as, like, crazy. And then if I wanted to really emphasize it, I can go back in and just deepen there a little bit more. Pack it a little tighter. Now, this color is always used as the pop, and I did learn from Risa's video, you have to use your finger and you have to dig deep, because I have used a brush. I have used a brush with MAC Fix Plus, and it always comes out pretty light, a little bit of glitter, that's it. No, I've used my finger, but I've just kind of like dabbed. No. I'm going to take my pinky because my fingers are too big. I don't know. I end up getting glitter everywhere. You take your finger and you have to press and move around and then pull across the eye. For that pop. Now you could also go just like center pop, but I like it down into the corner. Okay, so that is everything in this palette. I want to emphasize the eye a little bit more. So I have been taking not a deep color, but Volatile from my Norvina palette, and lining my eye. Okay, so I'm going to take Volatile. And I'm not trying to make a deep line. I'm basically just going into that, right into the lash line. Okay, that side got a little more intense. Oh well, it still looks okay. And then I'm gonna take kind of my thick pencil smudge brush to go underneath, but just so lightly. Okay, so last steps, and I will show you the end result. I am gonna tight line, like on the inner rim, with my Marc Jacobs eye pencil. It's the Highliner Gel Crayon in Rococo. So it's kind of that like lighter brown with a hint of shimmer, but you can't really tell. And then I will put on my L'Oreal Lash Paradise primer and my Trish McEvoy mascara, and I'll show you that in a minute. Still cannot figure out this hair. I don't know. I look like a mushroom. Can't decide. Anyway, not why we're here. So, put on the mascara and the eyeliner. I added a Gen Nude Bare Minerals lip gloss in Bestie. Not sure how I feel about it. But that is the look. So I think it's really pretty. I think it's a really nice, natural daytime eye that just looks pretty. It just sparkles. I do think it needs that little oomph of like a liner around the eye just to give it a little more depth for me personally in my skin tone. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted to just get one palette where, you know, I just want a nice pretty look that's my go-to look every day for work. I don't want to experiment and try new things every day. Great. This is great. Curious what it would look like with the Pillow Talk lipstick, but I don't have that, and also I think it might be too orangey on me. So anyway, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this eye look. Let me know what other palettes you'd like me to use for eye looks. I would love to hear what you all want, and that's it. Right now you should be getting suggestions of other videos I think you'd like, so keep watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!